Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to your March 2026 psychic prediction for my singles. Let's see what Spirit has for you. What's next in love? What's coming your way? I do have some charms and initials today, so we'll be using those. Any loving energy that's around you, please use these readings to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that has come into your life. Let's call in our spirit guides now. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, please share with me for my sun, moon, rising, Venus, cross watchers, you're always welcome. What is it that you have for us in the coming month? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. Do you have any surprises for us, Spirit? Let's see. I have a shaman. Okay, first of all, the first thing that's jumping out at me are these rocks. And there's two piles of rocks that are balanced. Okay, let's see if we can see those. Okay, see the two? So it felt like not only are you balanced, but like you could be really, really working on that. But your person, for me, like if you're very empathic like myself, you physically can feel somebody else's energy. You know, if they're nervous, you're nervous. So if they're stressed out and all of a sudden you're stressed out. So it's like, no, it's imperative to me that bringing somebody's energy into my life that also feels very balanced, very calming, very stable, secure, self-confident. So I'm going to go with that for sure, that's something that's very important. And you guys are they're saying you're on the same frequency. So you will be on the same frequency. Nice. Good. That's important to you. I have discovery, the number 15. I like the word discovery because I feel like it was more of a whole new world is opening up to me. I'm going to discover everything about you. What do you eat? Where do you like to go? What do you like to do? What's your favorite movies, books? What was your childhood like? What were your family members like, you know, or are like? So I want to discover, you know, it's like this kind of the layers of the onion, peeling them back. But I want to discover everything about you. Okay. That's a good sign because the person who's asking a lot of questions or can't get enough of you as far as conversations where you're talking for hours on end because you're just gathering all of this knowledge about this person, like you can't get enough information. That's discovery. That is really a fun, beautiful place to be with somebody because they're interested in you. Somebody who just wants one thing isn't going to care about, you know, what's your favorite foods. You know, maybe they'll do it as a conversation, but somebody who really wants to be with you is going to listen. And then the next time you go out to dinner, they're going to say, well, I remember them saying that their favorite foods was sushi or Italian, you know, or Thai or something very specific. So, and then they'll show that they were listening and do something with that information. I have overindulgence, the number 18. That came into me as somebody who is giving a lot, okay? That maybe they're overdoing it in the beginning. And you might actually have to say, you don't have to bring me something every time you come. Or you don't have to buy me something every date. You know, maybe they like to do that, but it's almost like a little bit overboard. I'm going to say above and beyond until you say, it's not necessary. If you want to do it, but don't feel like you have to do it to impress me. I'm already impressed. But some people are gift givers. Some people don't like to show up empty-handed, is what Spirit just said. So if they're coming over to your house, they bring a bottle of wine, they might bring something. So it's more of a feeling of, I would never come here empty-handed, but if they're doing it to impress you, that's not necessary. I feel like you may have to say something. A little bit of a love bomber, like too much love bombing is kind of a turnoff sometimes. I have a 6 of Cups. I have a Moon. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a King of Wands. They said to me when I flipped over the 6 of Cups, they said, I see something in you. Okay, so I'm definitely going to go with a soul contract, soul connection, that they recognize something in you that they're drawn to. They're drawn right in. Their intuition is saying, stay here, get to know this person, work on this connection. Don't give up on this connection. And then it's this sense of, okay, because I'm excited about it with that King of Wands. So their intuition is saying this could be a really good thing. There's something about you. And then this 8 of Pentacles saying, I know I've got to put in the effort, to be with somebody like you, I'm going to have to go above and beyond. To be with a Leo, I'm going to have to prove myself. So even though I'm not a big jump through hoops person, I expect somebody to do all the right things, minimum, do all the right things and behave a certain way is how it feels. I have a 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I want to see your actions is how it just came in. I want to see your behaviors, your actions, your consistency. Are you there for me? Are you showing up? Yeah, here's the showing up. Here's the sense of consistency starting to happen. So I do feel that. I have an Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm going to build. I've got a thing for you too. There's something about you. And I feel like, look at how cute. There's something about you. And I feel like the other person says, yeah, I feel the same way. There's something about you too. It's almost like I can't put my finger on it. It's not, they're saying it's more of an inner knowing than I can name it. It's more of a instinct, your gut feeling, your intuition. So it's not like I can put my finger on the why I feel this way. I just do. Okay, so this is definitely going to be one of those connections. I need you to trust your feelings. I need you to go with your feelings. Don't overthink this one because they're not going to push you away. If anything, they're coming on too strong. And if anything, you may be, I have a world, okay, a little, what are these? Koala bears, maybe? So they're kind of like everybody loves a koala bear. You want to hug them. They're so cute. But I feel like you may have to say to this person, like, it's not necessary. It's not necessary to always take me out. Maybe this person's been very generous and every date they're taking you out and they're expensive dinners. And, you know that this stuff adds up after a while. And you say, you know what, we don't have to do that. Let's get takeout. Let's order in. Let's stay at home. All it matters is we're together. Food isn't that important to me. A dinner out is nice, but, sometimes you like, I'm sick of going out. So there's a sense of this person's trying so hard to make you want to be with them, I guess, or show you that you should be with them. And I feel like a lot of it isn't necessary. Like they're just doing, is there such a thing as doing too much? I'm going to say, well, it depends on your personalities. I don't think Leos are so independent that love bombing is a turnoff sometimes. So it's nice every once in a while. I mean, the compliments are nice, I think, to a Leo. I think the giving a Leo attention is what a Leo would want. They want to be listened to. They want their attention. So sometimes going overboard isn't necessarily what a Leo is looking for. They're looking for a real partner. They're equal. I've met my match. Psychic ability. This phase of heightened intuition requires trust. Yeah, I do feel like they want you to trust what I'm feeling. This feeling of, I see something in you. Okay. And then the other person says, I see it too. Okay. So there's a sense of, yeah, we're definitely connecting on a soul level. I have an emerging grace. Ooh, trust the process and know you will overcome any obstacles. That was literally coming out of the cocoon. It was literally, I am spreading my wings. I am coming out of closure. I am coming out of my past. I am coming out of isolation. I mean, I'm breaking through that cocoon. I mean, I'm definitely spreading my wings with this connection. So that felt good. I have duality. Okay. Accept your whole self, both the light and the shadows, fears, conflicts, and integrate. So we do both have that. We all have hopes and dreams, and we all have worries and fears, right? So, but it came into me more as accept the duality of yourself, which is, for me, it came in as your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy, that you have a very equal balance. You don't lean one way or the other, and both are important to you. You could have a really strong, demanding, successful career, and then at the same time, you're a very loving mother or caregiver, partner, something like that. So you feel like you have two very strong divine feminine and divine masculine traits. So that, that's good. That's good. That's what you want. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have? I have picky. Yeah, I'm picky. I think we're all picky. I think we all are not going to settle, is how they're saying. So you're not settling. I think you really like this person. I think you're going to really enjoy this person. Is it an obstacle to say to somebody, you don't have to kind of buy me things just to make me feel happy? Like, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but yeah, jewelry. Like, okay, so that's a good example. We're only dating for a short period of time, and this person buys you something that would be kind of too much. They buy you a necklace, they buy you a bracelet. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it amazing? And you're like, yeah, if it was my birthday and we were together for a year, or it was Christmas and we were together, I would be really happy. But it's a little too soon for this kind of token of affection, and it feels odd. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm talking about, that somebody crosses the line a little too soon with some kind of gift giving. I have student, okay, perpetual learner, higher educations, advanced educations. I have immature. Okay. I don't know if they're immature. I'm going to go more with childlike. Like they may like some things that are more like they still like gaming. Like that to me is, juvenile or something. But there's adults out there that are 40 years old that they've been gaming since they were kids, and it's relaxing for them. So, but maybe there's something that they do that you're just like, isn't that for kids? I have kinky. I don't know about kinky, but maybe we're willing to try different things because it's a new relationship and it's exciting. So maybe we do get some toys. Maybe we get a couple of toys. We go to the toy store, something like that. I have loyal. I want to be loyal to you. I want to be loyal to you. Boy, I need to hear that. Thank you, Spirit. Braids, beautiful braids. I wear my hair in braids. Cornrows, maybe. I have sports. Sports are important. I love sports. That looks like a gym. A little bit of a felt for a second there, like a gym. What do they call them? Gym rats, something like that. Like I definitely work out all the time. I have a nerd. Okay. there could be a side of them that's a little nerdy. I don't necessarily see them as a nerd, but there could be something about them in particular that's kind of nerdy. Maybe it's the gaming, maybe it's the types of shows they watch, or like science fiction shows, or they're really into things like what are those called, the Marvel cartoon, like, you know, Superman movies. Still they love that action adventure stuff, you know. So it's a little nerdy maybe, but you know what, sometimes nerds are really cute and nerds are loyal, so that's okay too. Let's get some initials. Let's see what they're saying for the initials. Let's see. Yeah, there's, you know, sometimes they're just intelligent, Spirit's just saying. So people tend to see them as a little bit more nerdy. What, because they're smart? Possibly. Let's see. I have the letter L, O, N. It's my husband's name, Lon. Q. I have A, another A. I have a D, S, I, the letter T, U, another S. I have another N. I have an R. I have a W. And I have some other letters. And these are the first letter, second letter of a name, first name or last name. So these could be even more accurate for some of you. So if you have somebody on your mind right now. I have a B-A, E-M, A-A, an E-D, I have an N-I, I have a C-A, E-T, D-A, I have a J-E, and let's get one more. I have a D-Y today. Okay, so we have some of those letters that could definitely be connecting to you. Spirit, tell me more. Any other clues that you need me to know about? I have a Libra. Okay. I have unlocking and new insight. All right, so that feels like I got through the barrier of some kind. I feel like I've, you know, going back to this feeling, I want to discover everything about you. Maybe you share with this person things you've never shared with anybody else, you know, that really intimate pillow talk at night where you get into some real emotional things about your life and your feelings and your experiences. I have You're My New Best Friend. I always love that. I love that. I want you to be lovers. I want you to be best friends. I want you to be partners. I want it all for you, because this is the person who you're going to spend the most amount of time. The most important decision of your life is who you choose for the person that you're in a relationship with. It is the most important decision of your life. So that's why it's always like, choose wisely. I have a soulmate. Sometimes the soulmate chooses you and the soulmate just comes into your life, right? Beautiful. I have serving the relationship, mirror images, a little bit of a mirroring each other there. So twin flame energy with that match and the flame. I have a free spirit. I also like the shooting star. So let's make a wish. Take a deep breath, make a wish on that shooting star for a moment. Nice. Let's get another one of these. I have a Gemini. Okay, so let's get some charms. Let's see what our charms are saying today. Some beautiful gold charms. And let's see what they want for you for March. Let's see if we get some additional clues. Okay. So this beautiful bowl, my magic scoop. Where am I going? Let's see. Let's go over here. Okay. Let's see what they're saying. Okay, so I have I have a lot of butterflies in this bowl, so I'm just going to put the butterflies over here. You know, there's two butterflies, so let's just go with, you know what, you changed me too. That I've changed so much since I've been with you. My life has changed so much. And the other person says, well, guess what? You know, I'm changing too. So it feels like it's really good, you know, that we both are enjoying the changes. We both love that. This is a heart. I'm going to put, do I have another heart? Okay, let's see. It's kind of like a heart with wings. A little bit of a, you know, you captured my heart, but it's taking off, I guess. You know, this is taking off. And here's a moon with, you know, like I'm over the moon for you. So it's taking off. I'm going to go with it's taking off. Okay. Here's the intuition. Okay. Here's the intuitive eye. And it is intuition. And I am definitely feeling that. I think it's raw. Somebody told me yesterday, raw energy. There we go. So it's intuition. And I'm definitely believing in that. I'm definitely knowing that this has been guided to me, or this has been brought to me. I have a beautiful tree of life, family, growth, our own family tree. Some of you may create a family together. We could be looking for a family. I have the two keys. I'm also going to go not just key to my heart, but I'm also going to go key to a door. Okay, a new home, purchasing a key. We each have a copy of the key. So it felt more like physical to me than just the key to my heart. So it's it feels like a new home together. I have make your wish. There's my star. I have a ring. I'm going to put the ring and the wish together. So that looks like a wedding band to me. I'm going to say that's a wedding band. I have a flower, the number 5 petals. So May feels like it's more what I want to say is the 5. And then I have music. I'm going to say something like our song, like we find a song right away. Maybe it's a song that's just like always playing every time we're in the car. And it's just always going to remind us of this period of time. But I feel like we immediately find a song that we just say, yeah, that's going to be our song. It just plays every time that we're in the car, or it just tells our story or something like that. Okay, so there are our beautiful charms. Gorgeous. And let's get a couple more messages. Spirit, what else do you want to tell us today about this connection? Let's ask the fairies. I have believe in the magic. Absolutely. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature and you are magical too. When you do find somebody that you really want to spend time with, you can't help but think that no matter what you're doing is magical. I always say this, you know, going to Walmart is fun. You know, let's go get gas for the car. Oh, okay. You know, as long as we do it together. Yeah, everything is just kind of heightened and exciting. And what used to be routine or simple or, you know, like chores, all of a sudden it seems like it's better. It seems like it's enjoyable. So just being with you is really what it's going to be. I have shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So does your person see you for who you really truly are? And you know it. And they say it, you know, like they point out things in you that sometimes you don't even realize about yourself. And And it's just so nice to hear, it's like, wow, you're really self-confident, or, you have a really positive attitude, or I love how you talk to, if you have children, I love how you relate to your children. I love how you talk to your mother. So they see kind of that part of you that makes you you, and they appreciate it. So that's more important than them buying you gifts, isn't it? So I think that's important. I have temptation. You are in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. The fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's, guys, whatever it is. I'm drinking too much. I need to quit smoking. Whatever your temptation is, we all have gone through things, but maybe it's time, or maybe this person helps you say, you know what, I want to be healthier. I want to eat better. I want to exercise more. And this person and you do it together as kind of this team. And it's always easier to do it with somebody, isn't it? Let's see when this connection is coming. Let's see if they'll give me some timeline. Spirit, please share with me. Have faith, of course. Divine timing is at play. Of course, Spirit, the number 9. So it could be September. Okay, so that could be a Virgo. March 17th. Ooh, maybe I'm out at a St. Patrick's Day event. Maybe St. Patrick's Day is lucky. This feeling of a 4-leaf clover, how about luck is on your side? Maybe this is finally you're the lucky one, right? You met your person. You met the person that you're supposed to be with. I have, it's the wrong time. So maybe up until now, it hasn't been the time for you. Maybe you know that. I wasn't ready. I didn't want anybody. Sometimes you are in a place in your life where you're like, I don't want a relationship. I'm single, but I don't even want somebody. I like being alone. That's okay. Next couple of days. So I have the number 31. Wouldn't that be nice? The next couple of days. And I have April. So March, April, for some of you, those really could be nice, couldn't they? Just this kind of, I feel really lucky. And also a feeling of what a difference a month makes. Like, let's just say this came into me in March, and, heading into like April, and, like 30 days in a relationship. And you look at it and you go, 30 days ago, I didn't even know you. And now I can't imagine my life without you. So I do feel like there's a sense of, like, wow, look at how much my life has changed just because of one person coming into it. So it does happen. It does happen. Spirit, can I have loving messages, please? You're not just my lover, you're my best friend. They said that, lovers, partners, best friend. Loving you grows my heart immensely. It's only going to grow. My body says, yeah. My heart says, heck yeah. I'm all in. There's something I need to know. This sense of discovery in the beginning, where I need to know everything about you. I just can't get enough of you. I'm asking 1,000 questions. I'm just absorbing it like a sponge, because I really want to be close to you. And the best way to be close to you is to understand who you are and where you're coming from. So I feel like there's a lot of that. You were meant for me, and you're perfect. You're perfect exactly the way you are. So let's put this out into the universe. So beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you. Thank you for your comments. Comment below. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. Remember that I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a pick a card channel and a twin flame channel, and those have different videos. So you may be interested in those as well. The links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading. You definitely have something where luck is on your side. So we're going to ask Spirit to guide you to this now. We'll see you soon.